This is a Jaguar XJ220. I don't remember what it's called the fucking Penetrator on GTA, but this is what I will be using today for today's cannonball run. Uh now this car is fucking massive. Like it doesn't look much bigger than any other one of the cars I have, but it's fucking massive. It's also rear wheel drive. I've got it in this white color with a black hood, a carbon hood, with pink underglow. It is very quick. Um, yeah, and honestly, like this is like one of my most underrated cars that I have because I never think about it, but every time I drive it, it's just fucking beautiful. But I don't know. I might start driving this more because it's a really long car, but it's so fun to drive. It's so easy driving and it's so nice. And pardon my voice, I am having an allergy attack because I suck. Um, but yeah. Anyway, after that short little bullshit intro, without further ado, I'm gonna just line myself up right here. It is still snowing on GTA, meaning I'm going to be slip and sliding a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and set my marker right here. Actually, I'll set it to here. And as per last video, we are going to make a stop on the way there, which is up here, because there's an actual sprung stop there. And following in the fucking tradition of Sonny Evans, you know, I got to do it. But without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, this car is another rear-wheel drive car, and this one, in theory, should have more power, because if I remember correctly, the actual one in real life has a V12 in it, or should have a V12, meaning this car should also have a hypothetical V12 in GTA, but I don't know. We're making good time out of the gate, though. Like, only 25 seconds out of the dock. Yeah. That's not bad at all, actually. I will also put all the times for the previous cars in the description, and I'm gonna have that as like a running theme where it's like I put the previous times for the cars in the description except for the one I'm doing in the video, because I feel like that's a good idea. And I might also make separate categories for different types of cars, like supercars. I won't make one for hypercars because those kind of just flow in between each other on GTA. But like supercars, older cars, like, you know, I say retro, but I don't think retro is the right word. And just other stuff like that, like performance, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, and everything. I might do that. Or I'll just make it one giant list and, like, you know, have it be every car that I have plus then some. I know the next one I'm going to do is I just bought a Honda Civic on here, which is the car I drive in real life. Like it's like the same one from the same era as what mine is in real life. So I made it like the same-ish color, the same-ish build, but I made it like how I want to build my car, because I only got it like, you know, halfway through this year. I haven't really had the time nor money to build it yet. But I built it on here in GTA, so I think my next cannonball run is going to be that. I mean, we're making fucking fantastic time now that I'm looking at it. Like, it has only been a little over 2 minutes, and we're already like a good chunk of the way there. Now, I could do this in first person, but half the view is obstructed because my windows have fucking limo tint on them. I see another player on the highway. That is no bueno. No good, no good. We might die. But that's okay. If we do, we'll just restart the run. Never mind, he's way back there now. Yeah, we're still making fucking fantastic time. Oh, that guy just about ran me off the highway. I like clenched my teeth and everything. So what I've noticed about this car is just how flat it is, how planted it is. Like I've said that about a lot of the cars that I say a lot of the cars, the other two cars I've done on here, but this car is like much flatter. And it might honestly be faster if, like, I might just be wrong and be stupid, but I think this car is actually going faster than the other two. I don't know though. There's a guy in a plane over there. A particularly explosive plane, so this might not be a good thing. And he's turned his sights towards me. Never mind, he's turned around. Okay. So we are almost halfway there, and we are making, I think, better time. Like, miles better time. Because if I remember correctly, the other two cars, we were there at 4:38. And it's just past the 4-minute mark, and we're already almost there. Or not 4:38, but like within a few seconds of each other, like at 4:40. I forgot I didn't buy good brakes, and stop. 4:23. This is a good car. Well, okay. I haven't taken into account that we have also been on the highway for like 90% of it, whereas like most of the highway that, you know, I go on is typically in the city. There's a lot more congested traffic. I also need to refill my snacks while I'm here. Never mind, I don't. But yeah, like in the city it is so much more dense, and like there's a lot more cars that it's kind of a pain in the ass. I also realized just a minute ago that as I was going to hit the brakes, my car slid a lot, meaning I've never put brakes on this car that were good. So we aren't past the line yet, so I'm going to start the timer when we get past the line in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, this half of the race is going to suck. I say race. This half of the cannonball run typically sucks because it's a lot more windy, and there's a lot more traffic, and it goes to an actual residential area-ish. Or I say residential, it's not like, you know, it's like a little town. But, I don't know. So, we're gonna have to, like, you know, play this exactly right. And since I don't have good brakes on this car, it might suck a little bit. There's gonna be cars turning in and out and on and off the highway. So, I'm gonna have to be very, very, very careful. I mean, we're only at the 5-minute mark, and I'm already, like, more than halfway done with the cannonball run. This might have a better time than the other two cars. Because the running thing right now is that the top dog is the Koenigsegg 1-to-1 that I had, which is the XXR on here. So, if this beats that, then shit. And the ECR one, I'm not super surprised was, you know, beaten first go. Because I know that one's not the fastest. That one's like, it's up there for speed, but it's not the fastest. Like, I believe if I remember correctly, it's based off the Lexus LFA, which is a ridiculously fast car in real life, but like, it is nowhere near the fastest car in the world. Whereas the Koenigsegg 1-to-1 is very, very close to the fastest car in the world. If not the fastest car in the world. But if this beats that, it's gonna get beaten by a fucking Jaguar. That'll be a little weird. And into the tunnel we go. Only 6 minutes and 25 seconds when we hit the tunnel. So, this will be fine. And there's traffic, and I just fucking hit someone. Gotta do it. The most satisfying thing on GTA. Now this turn up here is going to probably kill me. This is probably going to take a little bit of time out because I slow down a lot in these sharp turns. Or that happens. Oh. That could have been catastrophic. But this is where it gets more windy and a lot more difficult to maneuver. up here, because there's not only another side street right here where you have to watch for cars turning like that guy did. There's also more turns and more sharp turns, because most of the turns on here have been like this. Okay. There's what I mean when I say drivers, you know, turning into the street. But most of them have just been turns like this that are a little bit difficult, but not the worst thing in the world. Whereas, coming up, you can even see one of them right now. It is going to begin to get sharp. Or is it? I think I passed the sharp turns already then. Shit. Did I really? Huh. Either way, now is the difficult part right here, which is getting back into the city, dealing with all the traffic in the city. For instance, this red light. Ugh. That is going to kill my time. Okay. So, we are still doing great time. We still are only at 8 minutes, so that shouldn't be too much of a burden. But that does affect my time pretty decently. Now, the tunnel is going to be a little bit fun. And exiting the tunnel right now, it's looking like we're going to be at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Which is really good, actually. Like, really, really good. I exited slightly too early. But that's fine. There's a way onto the highway right here. Oh, fuck. Goddamn. So now I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Just for a minute. Just to mark something on my map. So, mark here. Okay. Now, it says to turn there. I'm not fucking turning there. I'm going around because that is... I feel like the true nature of the cannonball run is to go around it and not through. Whereas, I mean, I know in real life it's like, you know, oh, go from one coast to one coast. But this, it's a smaller map, and I feel like it's just more necessary to do it around it. Oh, fuck. That's gonna kill my time. That just took a few seconds off of my time. That's bad. So now I gotta, you know, watch my fucking driving even more now. Make sure I don't do anything stupid again. Although I'm scratching my car to high hell. Which, I'm fine with that. There we go. I'll take this way because this is the way I took last video. Shit. There we go. Here we go. I mean, we're still making decent time at the moment. There we go. Just power slide right there. I say power slide. That was actually more of a little bit of a drift, but that was nice looking, actually. So I'm going to cut through this. And now we're almost there. But fucking traffic. Ah. Right now we just hit 11 minutes. And we're almost back. Alright, and stop the clock. 11:28. 11:28 is what we got for this time. And my car has absolutely just been fucking beaten to shit. My lights still work, thank God. That is way fucking better than my other times. Now that I'm thinking about it. That is way fucking better. Okay, so for the ETR one I had 11:44. For the XXR I had 11:42. So 11:28. God, that's that's the new top spot, which is, I'm gonna just write it down as a name for the actual car in real life because I don't remember what the fucking, it's the Predator on here, which it sounds a lot worse. My hood is very fucked up right now, but yeah, that is impressive. That is very, 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 very impressive. So I will be leaving that there. So the times as they stand right now are, I'm getting shot at. I'm gonna just move. Oh, okay, fair enough. Anyway, I don't need to do that anymore. I already completed the fucking cannonball run. So I'm cool with that. Uh, so the times as they stand are the X220. The X220, as I'm getting fucking blasted over here, is 11:28. The Entity XXR, which is the Koenigsegg 1-to-1, is at 11:42. The ETR1, which is the Lexus LFA, I think, is at 11:44. So that is a fucking massive improvement that made. Anyway, I'm going to end it there before I get fucking killed some more, and so I can actually fight back. But I will see you guys in the next one whenever that comes out. See ya.